Shaving with peg leg is you adjust the camera one more time. Always doing it, every shave. Well, as soon as you press the start button, and this camera for some reason I really have to pop it or hold it in the back and give it a good, and I mess the camera up anyways. I'm just looking, it doesn't look level to me. The little level things in my screen say it's okay, but my camera looks like it's sitting like, anyways, we'll let it go. Alright, today's shave. Easace, E-A-S-A-C-E razor, DE razor. Come on, you can focus. There it goes. Okay. Now I gotta relook at it. Alright. This razor. It's a nice looking razor. You have to admit. Came with a nice stand. Little piece of rubber at the bottom so it doesn't slide around your counter. Rather heavy. Here. Rather heavy. I'm not dropping it from way up here. I'm just like that far. Stands perfectly still. Works well. But anyways, this razor has two sides. This side is milder than this side. This side here has a narrower blade gap and is neutral blade exposure. This side here has a slightly wider blade gap with a very slight positive blade exposure. So if you're reading the name, reads this way. The top of this one is where it is a more aggressive side. It's also marked on the bottom. I just remembered that as I was doing that. I don't know if you can see it. My fat fingers might not allow it. Can you see the Roman 1 and 2 on the base plate? The 1 is on the more aggressive side. The Roman number 2 is on the milder side. So, for what that's worth. But when I got that razor, there was nothing in the instructions about that. It's something you had to figure out on your own. Brand new Astra Superior Platinum, or Astra Green as we more commonly call them, in the razor. Brush today is one of my old standbys. Is my Omega 22mm boar brush, soaking in hot water. Because my soap today, V&E Maine Crafts Cedar Leather shaving soap. I felt like a leather scent today, and I not too long ago used the straight leather, which I absolutely loved. It's becoming one of my favorites because, guys, they call it New England leather now. When I bought it, it was called leather jacket. It is nothing but straight leather. Take a brand new leather jacket, go hang it up in your closet, leave it closed for 6 months, come back, open it up, and tell me what you smell. Pure leather. That's what that smells like. This has more cedar up front than leather. You pick up the leather, but it's more behind the cedar. The cedar's more in the forefront. Nothing wrong with that. I like cedar too. So, that almost sounded dirty. Get my spray bottle. Grab my brush, start loading it off the puck. How you guys doing out there? Everybody doing good shaves? Having good shaves? Having a good time? It is hotter than, I'll keep it clean, a June bride out there. We just got into June. It's like I said a few days ago, it was 96 degrees We ain't even gotten to June yet. It's like we're gonna have a long, hot one this year. Hopefully this brush is loaded up enough. It should be. Great scent. It might not be loaded up enough. I might have to go back into the puck. I might be able to wait this out though. I cleaned that sprayer the other day. I soaked it in white vinegar. I ran white vinegar through it, and then I turned the head upside down just a little bit. And ever since I did that, now when I get done squeezing the trigger, it keeps spraying for a few seconds. And I don't remember doing that. Nope. We're gonna have to go into the puck, tip the tips into the water, spray lather all over my arm. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. See it keep spraying? Or I don't know if you can see it, but I can sure as hell feel it. We're going to go with the aggressive side first. This razor does shave well. Just I remember the first time I used it, I was like, what the hell? This side doesn't feel, this side feels fine. The other side feels like real mild. I didn't realize that. Guys, I looked. I'm going to have to start planning something for my history shades. Kind of like John Bonham does, Cape Cod wet shaving. Because I've noticed the last couple of shaves, when I'm looking at something to do little history thing on, it's all stuff I've seen before because I'm shaving on the same days that I did, and we've already done those days. And some days, guys, there's just nothing. Unless you want to talk about like today, Babe Ruth retired from baseball at the age of 40. And that's all I got on that. Now we'll switch over to the more, or the less aggressive side, I should say. Brush tips into the water. Getting lather all over this thing. Look at this. This brush is full of soap. Sure, just throw it on the floor, you dumbass. Okay. Have any of you other guys out there because I did this, there's a kid, he's got to be staying with his grandparents or parents or somebody in here because he rides through here all the time. And he's flying too. But he's got an electric bike. Now you have to understand my porch is screened in. And it has shades, so you can't see into it. And as he went by the other day, I called him lazy. What has become of us? What has become of this younger generation? Didn't we used to have to pedal our bicycles? Didn't we used to go out and get exercise without knowing we were getting exercise just by riding our bike to our friend's house and then with our friends around the neighborhood and such? Now they have electric bicycles. Have we become that flippin' lazy? Have we really? That we can't even pedal a bicycle anymore? I'm just glad there's not many around left around from the greatest generation to see what they fought and died for. What they gave up so much for. Because this generation's disgusting to me. They're absolutely disgusting. They have no work ethic. They have no backbone. I haven't got my glasses and I can't see. Spare me. Okay. And they have no morals. Not all, but most of them. Forgot which way I was going. You can't even pedal a bicycle? You guys remember the days when we were young, right? Saturdays, when you woke up, your mom kicked you out of the house to go play with your friends all day and told you just be back by the time the street lights come on? You remember those days, right? We didn't have street lights back where I was, but we were told by the time the sun goes down, you better be in the house. Right? No phones, no nothing, no electronic. Go out, play in the dirt. If you fell and got hurt, rub some dirt in it. It'll feel better. Walk it off. Neck needs another go. Right? Go walk it off. Mom, I fell. Yeah? So? I scraped my knee. Rub some dirt in it. It'll be fine. Remember those? I bet you also remember this. You ate what was put on the table in front of you, or you went to bed hungry. You didn't go to the refrigerator or the freezer and pull out a frozen pizza or a frozen burrito or some other frozen snack or whatever. No, you ate what was put on the table in front of you, or you went to bed hungry. Simple. End of story. Still on the neck, right here. I don't know if this razor's gonna get it or not. I have to go with the more aggressive side. Let's see. I did get it. Got it pretty good, actually. We're done. And you didn't ever talk back to your mom. No. No, 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 no. Because if she didn't whip your ass, Dad was when he got home. You know what? I'll tell you this, guys. I'll tell you this. Right now, this generation has never heard Dad's belt being pulled through 6 belt loops in 0.36 seconds, and it shows. Remember that sound? When you were in trouble and Dad took off his belt to beat your ass? You remember that sound? Yeah. That is a sound you will never forget. That was like watching an old western and watching the quick draws pull their gun in 0.3 seconds and get a shot off. That was your dad with his belt. And if you were too close during that draw, you caught the end of that belt. Like the end of a wet towel where they snap your ass. That's how you caught that belt if you were too close. Remember that? I know I do. Ooh, doggies. HomeLike shaving alum stick. Okay. We're about a 1.5 on the neck. Some tingling on the cheeks, but not much. Yeah, it shows with this generation. They ain't never heard that. They have never They have never known fear like we knew fear. Did they? Do they? No. Gentlemen, we knew fear. But guess what? We survived. We survived drinking out of a garden hose, staying out all day until the street lights came on, rubbing dirt in the wounds, riding in the back of pickup trucks, running side to side in the back seat of the car with moms doing 45, 50 miles an hour down the road, no seat belts. We survived riding bicycles, pedaling them, not electric, pedaling them with no helmets, no knee pads, no elbow pads, not dressed up like the flippin' Michelin Man to ride a bicycle. No, we survived all of that. And you know what it did? It made us tougher. It made us able to deal with life. We didn't need safe spaces. We didn't need a little place to go cry. We didn't need somebody to tell us how good we're doing and how wonderful we are. We didn't need participation trophies. We got trophies if we won. We got shit if we didn't. We got told, better luck next time. We didn't told, it's okay, you're all the same. Everybody's a winner. No, not everybody is a winner. Life is proof of that. If everybody was a winner, everybody would be a billionaire, wouldn't they? Yes, I'm ranting today. It's been a while. But I'm not mad, so to speak, about much. I'm more disappointed in the generation that's coming along. Oh, my internet's down. Life sucks. Life sucks. My internet's down. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I asked my parents what they did when they didn't have cable TV. Oh, just ripped the scab off of that. Cable TV and the internet when they were younger. Well, I didn't know what they did. And I asked my 11 brothers and sisters, what do you think mom and dad did when there was no cable and no internet? That was a scab. That's not new. Like I said, I grew up on a farm. And I've always been disappointed that my children could not have experienced what I experienced growing up. My head is slick. There's plenty of residual slickness with the soap. You don't need a Santa Claus beard to shave with, guys. As long as you've got slickness, you're good. I know some guys pride themselves on their Santa Claus beards, but you don't need it. As long as you're getting slickness down with the amount of soap you are using, you're good. Tell you what. It gave a pretty good head shave. It's not the most aggressive razor in the world. But for a head shave, it was damn well efficient enough. Don't I look pretty? Yeah. Don't answer that. Boy, you look like a boil on a pig's ass. HomeLike shaving alum stick again. Only because I did use a DE on my head, and I did pull that scab off by accidente. I want to know. No, there's nothing. There's nothing going on. Even over that, there's nothing. A little tingling right where I went over, where I got that river in the back of my head. And I had to go over it 1,000 times to get all the hair out. But other than that, it's fine. Okay. Dickinson's The Witch Hazel. Commercial from the 70s, how about that? And the V&E Cedar and Leather aftershave in the little spray bottle. Oh yeah. And the Nivea Maximum Hydration aftershave balm. Gonna do that. Wipe that aftershave around, wipe that balm around. Oh yeah, good stuff. I feel good. Woo, I feel good. I can't yell. I'll scare everybody. Alright guys, I appreciate you being here. It shaved well. Like I said, it's got more blade gap, very, very minor blade positive exposure, less blade gap, blade neutral, blade exposure. 2 shavers in one. It works. Guess what? Worked pretty good because I didn't bleed. Oh, rotten stuff on the bottom. Anyways, alright guys, I appreciate you being here, listening to the rant. I'm sure most of you agree with what I said, that, yeah, we won't get into it anymore. I feel better now. Oh, keep slamming my ring on the counter. I feel better now. Had somebody to rant to. Appreciate you guys being here, listening to it. Again, I am not used to wearing this. It's like a leash. Alright guys. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. You all take care out there. Go rant. Get it off your chest. Trust me, you'll feel better like I do now. You all take care. Appreciate you being here. Take care. Enough of the babbling fat guy. In the camera, you're in the chair next. Happy shaves out there guys. Take care.